The night air was crisp, carrying the scent of pine and the soft murmur of the lake lapping against the shore. The stars above sparkled like scattered diamonds, casting their ethereal glow upon the water. Max had led me here, to this quiet sanctuary beneath the open sky, where the world felt still, where it felt like it belonged only to us. I wrapped my arms around myself, savoring the cool breeze, the way it rustled through the tall grass, whispering secrets only the night could hear. The moon, full and bright, hung like a silent guardian in the sky, illuminating Max's features with a softness that made my heart ache in the best way. "This place," I murmured, gazing around at the tranquil beauty. "It feels like something out of a dream." Max smiled, slipping his hands into his pockets, a familiar glint of mischief in his eyes.
I was hoping you'd say that.
He took a step closer, his presence warm and reassuring, and my pulse quickened, though I couldn't explain why. There was something different about him tonight, an anticipation lingering in the space between us, a weight in the air that I couldn't quite place. He reached for my hands, his fingers gently tracing the backs of mine, and suddenly, everything around us faded. It was just him and me, standing beneath the endless sky, our souls woven together by years of love, understanding, and moments like these, quiet, profound, and full of unspoken promises.
I brought you here because this is where I first knew.
He said softly, his voice steady yet filled with emotion. I blinked up at him, my heart fluttering. Knew what? Max exhaled, his hands tightening around mine as he slowly lowered himself onto one knee. My breath caught, the world around me stilling as realization washed over me like a crashing wave. The moonlight glimmered against the small velvet box he pulled from his pocket, and when he opened it, a delicate ring, a simple yet stunning band with a moonstone at its center, gleamed in the silver light. My hands flew to my mouth, my heart hammering against my ribs. "Max,"
I knew I wanted forever with you.
he continued, his voice filled with certainty.
I knew I wanted to stand by your side no matter where life took us. You are my home, Selena. Wherever you are, that's where I belong.
Tears welled in my eyes, my emotions threatening to spill over. Everything in me, the deeply sentimental Cancer, the hopeless romantic, the woman who had spent her whole life searching for a love as safe and profound as the one we shared, felt overwhelmed in the most beautiful way. He smiled, tilting his head slightly.
I know change is hard for you. I know moving was terrifying, and I know you've worried about what the future holds. But I want you to know that no matter where we go, no matter what happens, I'll always be your anchor.
A shaky breath escaped my lips, and I nodded, unable to hold back the tears any longer. "Yes," I whispered, my voice trembling. 1,000 times, yes. Relief flooded Max's face as he slid the ring onto my finger, and the moment his arms wrapped around me, I melted into him. The night wrapped us in its quiet embrace as we stood there, holding each other beneath the vast expanse of the sky, the stars bearing witness to the promise we had just made. For a Cancer like me, love had always been about security, about finding someone who made me feel safe enough to be vulnerable, to open my heart without fear. And in Max's arms, beneath the moon that had watched over me all my life, I knew with absolute certainty that I had found exactly that. I had found home.